Hey, Fox Den, Heuntz here, and welcome back to more HumanKind. We're doing the Open Dev Lucy. So sit back, relax, grab a snack, and don't forget you will be wanting to yell at your screen most likely. Be aware, as Open Dev, when you say this every episode, everything you see is subject to change. There's going to be bugs, there's going to be crashes, there's going to be everything under the sun and more. But it has been so fun so far. I have quite a few critiques, as you might have noticed. And there is salt, but that is expected. It's a learning game. I shouldn't be too salty, but it is a learning game. Another thing that I just found, our save disappeared. Our save is gone. We have auto turns, obviously, but I have actual save of the game, and that has disappeared. So I'm not sure what happened. I'm honestly not sure what happened. So we're just going to load that autosave, and we'll see what happened. Alright, so a few of the critiques I have so far. One, the game is beautiful. The game is freaking gorgeous, and I love it. I love the art style. It is definitely Civilization-esque, but to a whole new rampart. It is beautiful. The resource collections are like Endless Legend and building districts. That's awesome. It's great. It brings in some of the old world we played as well, which is still, I think, in open dev. Not open dev, early access. Where you get the resource. You don't need to have a guy on there, like in Civilization. You get the resource. That's nice. The military units actually using your population. That is a nice case, too. It doesn't cost gold. So you can save your money and use it for mass recruitment of soldiers if need be. For buying out buildings. For territory with the Romans, you can use it for quite a few things. And that is great. I mean, you can always use gold, as we do with Endless Space, to buy out buildings and stuff, but it does cost resource management. Ooh, okay, we got organized warfare. Sweet. I gotta remember where we were. Oh yeah, we did. So I was gonna come down to the critique. Let's keep going with the positives at the moment. So you get access to the resources automatically. Again, look how beautiful this is. Just look how beautiful the terrain is. And eventually, soon, animals and people will start moving. And it really showcases that the world is alive. Yeah, look, there's someone walking right here. They're walking to in front. This world is alive. And they're building little tiny huts. They build bridges, roads. Everything is all by itself, and it's making interconnections all over the place. And that is really cool. Look at that little tiny Roman village that we have set, or outpost. That is cute, and it has the little science industry, has some farms. It's just gorgeous. Oh, what? Oh, that's their little city. Okay. That's cute. It's in a little valley. Yeah, again, it's just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then we're building territories. I mean, look at that expansion. And we have the walls. Oh, if you have walls and it just follows your territory, so you can see what you actually have and what is just being exploited by the world itself. So that's kind of nice. And each unique race has their buildings. That's the triumph for the Romans. That is cute. For the Nubians, they have these little pyramids. I mean, it is just, as beautiful. The world wonders. That's kind of cool. Just the art style. Again, I'll always repeat, the art style is gorgeous. Combat is fun, like Endless Legend. You fight on the map itself. We're fighting on this map, and there's battles going on. So everything we have here is being done on the map. It's more res down, I guess. I don't want to say dumbed down, but res down a little bit. Oh, look at the units. So that's kind of interesting, and that's fun. The things I do so far I do not like, and one is the pace of the game. I mean, this guy's already in Era 3. Now, this could literally just be this game. They're just moving really fast. Could be. I played really slow, but I don't feel like I did. I feel like I played in the constraints that I was given. Maybe we did play too slow, but honestly, I don't think so. The other thing, I like that you can move your pops around. That's awesome. And how stability is handled. And how food is actually handled. Where you don't have to have somebody in these populations. But this is where it does get to me. The food, the farmers. You don't need them. You don't need the farmers at all. There's maybe you might need to get to abundance over 50 food. You might need to do that early. But then, hi Raven. She says hi to everyone. Get your bingo cards out. She's here saying hi. Wonder cars, trouble she'll cause, or she'll just sleep underneath us. The pop turner. Once you get to abundance, that's it. The more population in the city, the faster the growth of a new population. The rate slows down when nearing carrying capacity. So the more people you have, the quicker you'll grow. But you need people to obviously create military if you have war. So your population will go down to 0 really quickly. Second part. Why have farmers? Once you get to 50, and that's really quick with the districts, it doesn't matter anymore. Where in civilization, the more people you have, say, working food, the quicker your population grows. So I think that should be changed, because right now, you don't need farmers at all. You don't. You literally don't. Once you get a city with up to abundance, with like 2 food districts or a fisher farmer, you're done. You don't need them. Now, there might be a time where we'll find we will need it, but at this point, we don't. And actually, I'm going to attach this outpost before we lose it to this territory. Yeah, it's going to hurt our stability, but we did get the extra population, so that's great. See, look, it's at 82. I can just move this guy, say, to science, and it's still at 73, still abundant, and this didn't change. Move everyone, still 3 pop. Move everyone here. Cool, that's done in 1 turn. Okay. I need to have 1 here for science to make this in 4 turns. Yeah, having everyone here doesn't matter. Well, here, this may. I don't need money at the moment, so we'll leave it like this. And the science is still 4 turns, so it's not really drastically changing anything. You know, I'm gonna... And I'll leave that be, because I don't have too much dust. Dust. That's from Endless Legends. Gold. So, that's one thing I would love to see changed. Is, give me a reason to have farmers. Maybe having more farmers means you grow quicker. Yes, actually, that's exactly what I want. It's not just so you can have massive population. It is so I'm being... given the choice to utilize this stat. Right now, not need to utilize it at all. You don't need to. You don't need to. I want to be able to utilize it. So give me that. Give me the chance to utilize it. Maybe 1 farmer, because the more food it produces, the quicker. So let's say we have 1 guy right now. The base is 4, but now it's at 8 food. This should go, say, it gives it a 15% growth rate. Okay, maybe that might be too much. Maybe a 10% growth rate. Who knows? And each one goes by another 5. Give me a reason to get to this cap. Why? Why do I need 3? I don't need this. Again, we have abundance. We don't need it at all. So give me a reason to utilize food. The city gains stability bonus from the surplus of food. So the current food is sufficient to sustain the population. The city's population will grow minimally beyond twice the population limit, and has a higher minimal growth speed. The amount of food it is used to sustain population. Higher food states. Lower food and population will die or leave the city. The city's population will grow. The city's gains stability bonus from the surplus of food. This city will remain as long as your city is above 50. That's it, above 50. Maybe when we get to max population, then we might need farmers to make food, but at the moment we don't, and that, I think, is a hurt for the early game. Late game, okay, we might need it, but there's no way we're going to get to late game. For now. It's impossible. We only can go to 4 eras, and we're currently at war with so many people, so that's a very low chance of that actually happening. Yeah, look, there are 2 pop, 3 pop. I think they're usually the pop for troops and military, which makes sense, but give me a reason to use it early game. Give me a growth bonus. Or have different tiers. So right now, If you're between 20 and 50, it's normal growth. Above 50 is abundance. Well, as you can see at 73. If we go to our homes, our capital, Kerma, I'm at 231. And that has done nothing for the growth of the city. It literally changes absolutely nothing. Having that much food means absolutely nothing. I have 129 from exploitations, 51 from districts. I have abundance of food beyond the imagination. Why do I need 231 food? I don't. I literally do not need that at all. In fact, I only have one food district. Actually, I might have two. I might have a couple more, but I really don't. Instead, I'm just doing like production. So I'm going to do 11 here to give myself more gold. 10 here, more gold, more gold, more gold. Basically, I'm just doing production. I'm not doing anything else. And I should be forced to. I literally should be forced to do something besides just production. Okay, so food might give me more dust. That's kind of cool. Let's see, I'll get 7 production here, 3 dust. Get some more, just more dust. But again, making score might give me more dust, but I'll lose a lot of food. There is no reason for me to do anything with the city. I mean, look, I only have like 4 territories here. A lot of it is over here, obviously, which don't have walls, which is kind of interesting. I think it should get walls. This is part of my city. This is another like mini city of the capital. I mean, the capital is really small. Look how many districts I have. I literally don't have that many districts, but I still have insane amount of food production. Same industry, money is kind of nice. Science is really weak, so that's where you put most of your population. But again, look, there's no reason to have 231 food. I never need farmers here. Maybe if I get to 23, I might, but like I'm getting to 23 populations, very, very low, like extremely low. So I think that should be changed, honestly. Okay, that food rant is over, and district rant is over for now. There are a few bugs, which if you say we got the stuff at the moment, built infrastructure, 2, we have to occupy this against these guys. I might want to try and get peace out of these guys, because currently we're kind of screwed. Well, I lost military, and we'll talk about that next. But if I say go Kumar, I'm still under the completion tab. It doesn't go back to what I previously had saved. If I go construction, oh hey, it's showing. Usually, this is, I have to refresh the districts, because it'll be blank. But luckily right now, I don't have to, so, you know what? Not too bad. Ooh. Yeah. That give me 3 extra dust for 240. Actually, I don't get that, because this is 1 turn. See, now this gives me money on market quarters per adjacent farmer and 1 extra money on market quarter. Not too bad and not too shabby. More food on river, so why would I ever need that? Production on river, yes, that's something I want to do. But literally, food on river, doesn't matter. And then a feast. Why? I don't need to. I literally don't need to. Alright, so that's my complaint to territory. Now, ooh, maybe I should attach this too. That will severely tank our... That severely tank everything. But at the same time, how many population do you have? You have 1 pop. You're growing in 5 turns. You know, I'm going to wait 2 turns. So I'll grow a pop here. Or maybe I should wait till 5. Yeah, because these do gain pop. Maybe I will wait till 5 and then connect these up. Because right now, as it sits, I only get 1 population. So I'll wait. I can afford to wait. Ish. This is going to be an extra ability to train a troop up. Okay, well, I'll look at that in a second. Actually, I think this episode is just going to be me explaining how beautiful, how wonderful the game is, and also my critiques. Also, look, this is so nice. I do like that independents will form their own cities, and you can see what their individualism like. What they like, they just trust me at the moment. We are trying to boost them to like us. So let's praise them. So we get +4 turn. This is coming from Endless, well, all the Endless Space series and Legends, where it does have minor civilizations. And it's really nice. I'm kind of exploring right now. Hey, Raven. What are you doing? Oh, she's scratching the back of a chair. Alright, we explored. I do like how the territories are. They definitely feel a little resource-wise lacking, but at the same time, not too bad. Cynthian Neapolis. Kind of cool. Next, I love the interactions with other races. It's just like this, and you can start talking to them. So, oh, I can force them to surrender. Oh, I can make them give me the city. That's cool. And, I can, what's Nessa? Oh, this. I'm gonna guess this is this territory of Nessa. They will give me. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. So I'll get Gotska and I'll get the Teza, which doesn't have anything really special. But that will give me peace. And I kind of need that at the moment. So I'm going to accept that. But, well, let's look at that. So I can have them talk and I can force them to surrender because their war desire is at 0. Which is really nice. They'll give me some money as well. A lot of gold. And they'll give me 2 territories. I love this surrender war screen. I love the communications. Oh, I have to talk to them. Yes, I'm forcing them to surrender because their war desire is gone. And they give me Nessa. They give me Katsuka.
It's the only path not covered in blood.
There. Now, have you learned to fear me?
Why does it sound like I failed? Weird. I don't think that was a weird interaction. You have 0 pops. You have 0 pops. Your stability is really low, but it's going up. Oh, because the city has low stability, it can't produce anything. Hey, Raven. Hi. I bet I can force it, though. Yes. So it's going to grow pretty quickly, pretty fast. She says hi to everybody, by the way. I'm not going to attach this to our city just yet. Because I wanted to grow. Well, since it's not growing, I guess I should. Yeah, you know what? There's nothing that will go... Oh, actually, it will tank our stability. Let's wait. Let's wait until we get some more stability. So, you start growing walls. Make it a little bit stronger. And actually, Gotsuka will get this outpost. Oh, you know what? Yeah. You have 1 pop, which is fine. Oh, I guess I didn't have the horse because it's a resave. So yeah, Gotsuka will get these 2 territories. And that'll be good. So now I'm actually... So one thing I learned, you want as many cities as possible. Which makes sense, but you definitely want cities. You go there. And I did attach this, so yeah, you have 3 pop. Get that for more production, and then we'll go to there. Right. Okay. What does it say next? Oh, war. Right. Okay, so having the units fight on the ground is really nice. And limit size, experience, veterancy, kind of nice. And each civilization have its own unique unit. That's pretty cool. The thing I don't like... don't fight. Thank you. Okay, so... I like there's multiple different units, and you have to strategize. Well, I do like the multiple units. You don't have to strategize. Fighting with strength size, makes absolutely no sense. Civilization does a good, where it really breaks down where the difference of power is, and why you're going to get severely hurt, or the other enemy is not. Unless Legend, Space, you can see the strength of your ship versus the enemy's ship, but you can counteract it by building certain technologies, like missiles get defeated by point defenses, makes sense, so you might do more damage. Okay, The thing, though, that this game hasn't done yet is when you fight, and you can see the last episode, or if I'm smart enough, I'll showcase a little conflict in this episode. Oh my god, I can force a 5th unit into this fight. Oh! That's, I think that might be a little broken there. So he's going to be attacking my guys that are defended against the walls with an archer in the back. Well, they have ranged attacks against us. Oh, what? So I can't attack their fortifications. What? So they have random fortifications, and that means I can't do anything? But these guys can stay back and just fire against me? That doesn't seem right. They shouldn't be able to have fortifications right there. We have stone walls, yet they can do so much damage against us? Yeah, that's kind of BS. Well, I cannot... Look, their fortifications. Yes, okay, now I get 38 strength. They do a lot. We don't do anything. But they have fortifications, and I cannot get to them. So even though I'm defending this fight, I have to charge them.
Sorry, we can't do that. Sorry.
Strength. It tells you how much damage you're going to do to somebody. That's fine. That's actually awesome. I like that. And it's a range. What I don't like is you might see the warrior takes out... This unit had 3 spearmen and an archer against 1 warrior. So, swordsman. So you can see swordsman has strength 26. And is close combat unit, useful for protecting ranged units from cavalry. It doesn't say anything outside of that. Now, it is a tier... Let's go tier units. Tier 0 units are scout. Tier 1 units are scouts. No, tier 0 are scouts. They don't really do anything. Makes sense. Tier 1 uses the first strategic type resource, so this being copper. And I'm using terms that for civilization would be iron to coal type things. Endless space is titanium, Hyperion. You have different strategic resources that makes you build better and better units. Makes sense. Tier 0 is weaker to tier 1. Tier 1 is weaker to tier 2. Kinda makes sense. And civilization does that as well. Though it does explain why units will do more strength. Now this shows it has 26 strength. The spearman shows it has 21 strength. If you see in a fight though, you can get the spearman strength up to 26. So you have 26 fighting 26. It should be on even ground. It should only do the same amount of damage. Even though it's a tier 1 unit versus tier 2 unit, tier 2 unit should usually have a higher... Well, it's expected to defeat it or do a bit more damage. But if you counteract with a strategy that, hey, I have higher ground, I'm going to hit you. it should even it out. Maybe not exponentially even it out, but if you see previous episode, or if I have showcased a little fight sequence, this one, it doesn't matter. If you're 26 versus 26, it could be 29 versus 1. That is the kind of level of difference that is not being explained. Yes, it shows how much damage you're going to do, but one swordsman takes out 3 spearmen before dying. I honestly don't think that should be the case. I think there's something that needs to be balanced. Like, hey, it's 26 fighting 26 and bouncing against each other. Okay, maybe the spearmen won't do as much damage, but if that's the case, have the swordsman, like Civilization says, has a bonus fighting against spearmen. It's like a rock, paper, scissors. It has a bonus. So spearmen are good against cavalry. It shows that. But when we fought a cavalry unit, it really was no bonus. Yes, I think the cavalry that we're fighting against was a tier 2 unit, but still, their strength was maybe like 1 muscle power, we're going to call it muscle power, weaker, but should have the anti-cavalry bonus, so it makes it a little bit stronger. But it didn't. It did not absolutely do nothing. So I don't know if that's a bug, or that's something that needs to be tweaked a little bit, and definitely it should be. Where if they find the same strength, they do basically have the same amount of damage. Or have it in the card that it says melee close combat unit useful for protecting ranged units from cavalry. Okay, but that's the same thing. It's not saying it's better against spearmen. It's not saying that against at all. And since the long weapons make it useful skill and art, it should if you have 3 spearmen fighting against 1 swordsman and they all have the same amount of strength, that swordsman should be really damaged to the point of it dying, or only taking out 1 spearman, maybe 2 if you play really silly. Now, I forced the fight because it showed like I should be doing once you start weakening somebody, they do less damage. But we weakened the swordsman so much that I had like a silver health, but still killed 2 units. What? There's something in the military combat field that needs to be tweaked to make either more sense of why this is doing more damage, or if that's the case, that the spearman is just going to be inherently weaker than the swordsman, the spearman should be able to be leveled up. So you can see like it can heal. Oh. You should be able to upgrade the spearman. Then, if it's going to be weaker, you should be able to upgrade it. If you can't upgrade it, then there is no point. Hi. The best point is just to get rid of it. If you get rid of it, you lose the population. So, that needs to be tweaked. Somehow, either make the strength the same, that if it starts 26, 26, they're going to do the same amount of damage to each other, or let the spearman be able to be upgraded, and this have a card that's saying strong against melee units, where it gives like a +2 strength. So no matter what, it's always going to have that +2 strength. Same against fighting cavalry. I think it did show it still had a +2 strength, and so 28 versus 26, maybe. I could be wrong, but I think that was the case. It got obliterated and did no damage. Like, what is that 2 strength doing? I would love for it to tell us or give us a better, more information about what that strength difference is. So, that's that critique about fighting. Also, science is very slow, which, okay. But I'm almost done with the classical, and I am not even close with the going to the medieval tech. Like, look how much classical I still have. And that's because I need more population to do it, which, okay, you need more pop, make more science. But I need all that pop for the military. Maybe it's because the AI is just too aggressive. I don't know. But again, one guy's already at the tier 3. Now, he doesn't have as much fame. So he somehow got his stars, but didn't really get that much fame. Well, if I get all my stars, I'll have a lot more fame than he does. So, interesting. We'll look at that. We'll look at that in a second. But, diplomacy, excuse me. Yeah, you click these for the diplomacy, which I love. So this means absolutely nothing clicking these. Which, okay, I kind of should. Well, at least clicking the capital. It should not show me what all the exploitation is. That's kind of interesting. But it should bring up interaction. But yeah, having it up here is kind of nice too. So we can talk to this guy. We can see our war desires are really high. He really wants to declare war against me. It's going to be kind of scary. But back on the trade screen, I can buy their resources. But I can't do anything with mine. I have excess. I want to be able to trade it. But I can't. I don't know if it's not implemented yet. I don't know what's going on. But I can't do a trade. And I would love to be able to do it. Because we have treaties where we can trade everything. I can trade everything. But I can't. And I look at the text screen. Oh, wrong one. There's nothing about trade at all. Like, he can already trade with stuff with me. But I can't do any trades with them. Alright, I thought that was a bikini for a second. I love the graphic cards, by the way. The game is extremely beautiful. That's just money. But yeah, so if I go where's there should be a trade tech. It literally says trade. Sailing. Trade expeditions, here you go. It's just money on Plaza and a transport galley. That's it. Like, if I'm supposed to be able to trade, why? Why can't I trade? So if I click, I can't give them anything. I can't give them stuff. I want to sell them these excess. Why? I just do. There's no reason. It says like, hey, I want to give you some. Maybe boost, lower their war desire. I give them a saffron. Their war desire goes down because I bribed them basically. I want to be able to trade them, but I can't. Maybe it's just not implemented yet. Again, this is early access. Ooh. Well, I'm screwing off because I'm making garlic sticky pork chops. But we're ranting at the moment and discussing. I want to be able to do something with this stuff, but I can't. It might not be implemented just yet, but I would love to be able to. They can. So this should be implemented, but I can't. I don't know why. Okay. We're going to get to this in a second. So I would love to be able to do this. Now, treaties. So I'm going to get to you in a second because I like you. So we have a kinship. We have cultural proximity. We like each other. We've been non-aggression and just happy with each other. He doesn't like me because I stole some of his territory. That's fine. He most likely is going to declare war against us. Maybe not because we have an alliance. He might not because we have 2 people. His word is actually high, so he might. So he can trade. He's already trading me 1 die. I can't do anything, though. I can't. So, I wish I could. Treaties, though, you have different levels of treaty. So we can trade everything. Kind of nice. We can share maps. We can give open borders. Non-aggression pacts. Cool. Cool. I like to be able to do that. I like how you can just click one and you can trade. I like the treaty system. Might be able to go a bit more in depth. Who knows? But right now, this is kind of fun. And strategics, I wish I could trade. But I love this. And these guys talk to each other. And their communication, and it's really cool. You can see what the guy's like. So he's a cruel, risk-taking. He's extrovert, so he'll talk to us a lot more. He has some strengths. And he has a bias. I like that. I like you can see a lot about the person. I wish maybe you can click this and you can see what's going on with him. Or see, I don't know what these are for. I don't think this is in the game yet. But I don't know what this stuff is for. I wish I could. I wish I knew what was going on with this. We talked about treaties and crisis. So, because they stole stuff, I don't want to talk because he might declare war on me if I do something like that. So I can see the demands. He wants me to give him Nocta. I don't want to do that. I refuse his demand already. Oh, doing this will make them declare war against me. I'm ignoring him. I'm not sure if that will work, but I am. This guy and I have been going to war all the time, and it's really funny. Maybe I couldn't get a non-aggression pact with them. No, not at the moment. But Babylon. So yeah, again, I like to trade resources. But hey, let's do cheap trade to free trade. And you can propose. So research performed by one empire provides progress towards the other. That's kind of nice. So I can propose different things. Shared logistics. I want to do a science agreement because I really like that.
Generous. A very generous proposal.
So they proposed. Oh, they want us to give them money in exchange. You know what? That's fine. So I give them money for his scientific agreement.
A little more, and we'll see.
Well, this is illuminating.
See, they're talking, and I love that they're talking. But I can't see what this is all about.
Ah, fantastic.
Yeah, they're chatting. I love the art style. I love the animatronics. Wow, animation. It's just nice. Okay, so that's diplomat. Love it, love it, love it. I love the resources again. That's just really nice. Wow, he has a lot of lead down here. And just the art style. Hey, they have the Great Pyramid. I can see all their territory. Hey, the mochi. Because I'm boosting the other guy as well. That's kind of interesting. He said he wanted to talk to me, but nothing's there to talk about, so who knows. Alright, so that was the trade. The science, I just really like how it is. So you can pick or you can go through. Could be cheaper, could be more difficult, I don't know. But that's really cool too. You can see what's going on. By just hovering over, you can see the progress. Society. So, stability, we're under control. We can see our society by ideologies going by because of events. We chose things in events and we can see how this is looking at. Let's just have civic points. But I can't spend anything. Even though, I don't think this is implemented yet. I don't think civics is truly implemented. We got one because of an event. A founding myth, but nothing else has popped, and I don't think it's either not unlocked yet or something's going on because I have civic points but I can't spend it. And says you can only display more details on the civic as it's not yet known yet. Civics are revealed through special events triggered by actions occurring in your empire. We've gone through 72 turns and nothing has happened. I don't know if I'm just very unlucky or what, but yeah, so nothing's going on there. I think it's just gonna be later on. I don't think it's in the game. So I can see all society. Oh, that's interesting. The amount of influence produced by you in this territory. Oh, okay. And it shows the main influences. Ah. Alexander Lighthouse. Oh, I can see what those things are. Oh. Natural wonders and world wonders. No one has this territory. That's interesting. She hasn't claimed this territory yet. I would have if I was her. But that's interesting. Clicking this will show you people's control over territory. This person has a lot of influence on us. But I think we're slowly counteracting that. The territory is dominated by the Empire 5, Murian's AI. I think Empire 5, I think that should be changed a little bit, maybe to the ruler's name. So I'm not sure, it says Empire 4, I'm not sure who that is. The Empire belongs to believes in you, but its influence is only 50%. Selecting this display the detail of the varied influences. So, we produce 26 influence. Oh, but it says, why is it brown then if we control it? That's odd, but, oh no, it is 50, it's half and half, okay. Like, we have more? Odd. Okay, that's civics. Faith and religion. So we can see, this is religion. And Tenon screen, we can go to the Tenon screen. So really religious, the Roman shamanism. And these are really cool. But I am producing quite a bit of faith. Like, we produce 20 faith with the temple. I can't produce any more holy sites, but I have a few faith generating buildings. But I'm not sure exactly why this guy is so strong in faith. Maybe because he got it first? Oh, I can see there's another city up here. Interesting. But he basically has it all dominated, and I don't know why. So let's see. I think this is, yeah, this is my capital. So 18 faith production from me. The current religion's polytheism. I have 0 followers, but I'm producing more faith than this guy is in this territory. So why is it that they believe more of him than me? I can change my state religion if I really wanted to. But I'm not. But why? Is there a way I can change my faith? I can change the name of it. We're not going to because there's no reason to. But there's no... It doesn't make sense to me. Because I can't obviously generate more faith. There's no way for me to. But this is my capital, and I can't build a holy site because I have the Temple of Artemis. See, it won't let me do a holy site. I'm victorious, sweet, because we won a war, so we gain extra influence, making a lot of influence a turn. This really should be something about it. I need to decide administrator, but I can't because I don't have enough points for it. Which I think we can get eventually, so that's okay. Walls. Oh, comment. Walls. So walls is nice. They give me a defensive bonus, but if the enemy can just come into the walls at any time, that feels like it's... Now, true, we only have palisades, so... But if the enemy... I think the enemy needs to be able to have siege equipment or something to get through the walls. So if you play Age of... What? Age of Wonders 3... To breach the enemy walls, you have to either climb it, or, well, yeah, climb it or have siege weapons, or just something. Something. Having walls, yes, gives us fortification, but it should give us on combat defense. Like, the enemy can't breach it. They have to do, they get severe penalty by attacking unless they have certain siege weapons. There should be a point for the walls. Just saying. Okay. Faith doesn't really explain. Religion really doesn't explain, nor can you do much with it. And that's about it on that. Again, beautiful. Look how beautiful this is. Oh, good lord, it's so gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. I love it. And the little wave coming in. Oh, it's so nice. And the fog of war. It's having like animals and stuff up here. This is okay. Map generation. There is 8 civilizations in this map. Look how big the map is. And now this could just be all random. I don't know. We haven't tried any other game version yet. And I might play this a little bit more. Just till we get to the next era. I just want to see what we can pick out. But we might redo this again. Wow, it's only 40 minutes of me ranting. I think all this episode is going to be discussing the game. State of the game. Then we might restart it. Or I might just continue. Let me know in the comments down below what you want us to do. Restart or continue. Well, not restart, but try it again to see what the generation of the map might look like. But yeah, there's 4 races on this little tiny continent. Okay, it's a big continent. It looks huge. It definitely feels like a continent. But we're very tight. And there's still this entire map left. So one other continent has 4 people, and then there's open space everywhere. I feel like it should be spread out. Though it could just be the generation, but there's the generation. It's just random spawn. This should be maybe a slider that prevents this. I don't know. But Civilization does that too sometimes. Well, if you play Solaris, you can say, hey, don't have everyone conglomerated? Combined? I don't know the word I'm looking for. But yeah, it shouldn't be close together. It should be spread out. And maybe 4 here is too much. Maybe 3. I think 3 might be good. 2 might be a little too least. Maybe. But 3 definitely. 4 I think is too much. Especially if you have 8 civs and how big this map is. And yes, I think this map's big. You can have one whole continent here. Another whole continent down here. It's the same, I feel like the same size as this. Also, I want, this should be like a little mini map here. Like Civilization does. You have a mini map you can zoom out and you can see everything in the world. That might be kind of cool. Now to this era. I love this. You can see where we went. So we get money on luxury deposits, money on strategic resources, unlocks action buyout. Because we were the Libyans, it details. Though I wish it would show you what race you, like if I click this, I want to show me the Libyans that we, not Libyans, Nubians. We picked the Nubians. Right now it's just showing us the current Romans. You get 1 unit available each army. Kind of cool. We can only go to the top 4. This would be awesome if I can just like click this and see what we had previously. I would love to be able to go back and just look. Now you need you need stars to go to the next level, so we need 7 every time to move up to the next level. The next air star in 48 turns. Competitive spirit, so that means someone else has unlocked. The next era, the more people unlock, the quicker this counter goes down. You can see how much fame you get, and it does tell you which ones you might want to go to. So we might want to do a lot of signs, because it gives 182 fame. Or fight, 182. Get more districts. You need a lot of freaking districts to get to that level, though. But having population, having gold, having territory, that's kind of nice. Own 9 territories attached to any city, including the city's territory. We have 6. I think that, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it does not include outposts, which I do have 3. So I can touch all 3 outposts, and I would be at that 9. That would be giving another star. So that'd be kind of cool. And earn more money will give us another star. I'll definitely get the science one. I don't think I'll get the combat. I don't know about any of that. But, oh, wait. Oh my god, it does. Oh, I just have to click this. So you can see we're in the Neolithic era, where we got a star for being a hunter. I think I might want to get more stars on this. You only need 1 to progress. But getting, say, more food gives us more population or science or knowledge. By carrying enough knowledge, the legacy trait should be chosen. Knowledge will be converted into science in the next era. I think that might have been interesting to get. But yeah, okay, so clicking this will tell me the different people we are. So we have the Nubians. We got all these stars. You can see how much fame we got from it. We completed science, so that's kind of nice. I think I got a few extra stars. Yeah, and then we are the Romans. We can't see what the next is because we haven't reached it yet. So that is cool. Never mind, you can see it all. I'm being silly. Screw what I just said. All this is fantastic. We can see the cultures that are locked or what was picked. We don't know who took some of that. Was the Norseman there? I don't remember seeing the Norseman. Oh, that's the next level. Oh, so this is going to be all the next level. So, oh, someone picked the Khmer. Okay. Got it. So we can pick either the Aztecs, the Byzantines, the Franks, the Chalans, the Ghanaians. Wow. Teutons, the English, the Mongols, the Umayyads, the Norsemen. Wow. Okay, so you can think, hey, I'm going to be getting close. I want to see what I might want to pick up. So I could get like unit modifier, more production, more stability on celebration city, -5 stability on city or outpost, unless sacrifice population action. Oh, but we get the Jaguars. See, few, no combat string penalty from damage. That's kind of strong. And you get close combat unit useful for protecting range units. Byzantiums, Vanguard, so they get really strong, but it needs 2 iron. But yeah, so that's just telling you certain things that I do like to have. Because you took that empire, you get this type of cultural bonus. Money per alliance, and we get just money per horses. So cavalry, which we have not looked at all. More cavalry. Oh, so yeah, the next, which makes sense, medieval, there's a lot more cavalry units. Oh, there's an upgrade to our archers, though, so I might want to go that route. So we might do English. So industry on farmers' quarters, which we don't have that much, but that might increases the range by 2 for range units staying on it. Oh, upgrade to the stronghold, and we get the long bowman. And see, it tells us we get combat weakening for long range attacks. Oh, someone getting close to us. Makes sense. So I do like all these different things. And this is the Romans. We're the Praetorian. Now, this is really late in tech. Like, if I go to them. Like, look how far there. That's the end of the tech tree. I don't know they should be that deep in. Because we're going to switch to a new tech, to the medieval era, very soon. Very soon. And I don't know if that's like a good thing. Well, there's the upgraded pikemen, so upgraded spearmen, but that's really deep too. And that is tier 3. Then maybe it should be like a tier 2. I don't know. But yeah, there's also gonna be things we just don't know about. We can absorb, merge several cities into one. That's kind of interesting. Make a hamlet. Oh, interesting. So yeah, there's a lot to it, but again, I don't know about trade though. And again, food we don't need. So there should be, definitely more reason to have food. Should definitely be more reason to want to have food. Also, tech, I feel like is really far behind. And I'm doing everything to get to. I'm not sure why am I. So I'm doing the fortifications. Oh, right. Then we can go into philosophy. Actually, since I'm not doing that, I can just go into philosophy and then go into fortifications. So I want to rush to the Praetorian Guard. And shift click can let you queue up multiple things, and that is actually really nice. But yeah, gain just more signs. Research quarter will be good. Okay, now that's it so far. 15 minutes. 15 minutes of ranting, explaining things, what I like to change and all that. Wow, that's a lot. I apologize. But hey, we'll get to playing this next episode. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed my little ranty rant. And yeah, if you guys have comments, questions, concerns, let us know in the comments, blah, stuff down below. This is Heuntz, playing HumanKind. Again, everything we see now can be fully changed. So everything I just said in this past 15 minutes could go out the window. Hopefully it does. Well, hopefully a lot of things stay the same because this is a really fun game. I do hope things do change too. I'm excited to see what happens in April with the full release of the game. And I hope you guys are here with me and enjoy it. And again, thank you all for all your support so far. And I'll see you all next time. Later, alligators. Peace.